I almost quit real estate as soon as I became a real estate agent. Shocking, I know, because I realized very early on that I wanted to become a developer. And one thing I know about me, I don't settle. So once I knew exactly what I wanted to do, the pain and agony set in of the work that I was going to need to do to accomplish my goals. One thing about me, I am a kinesthetic learner, and school for me was hard. You can't just talk to me and think I'm supposed to get it. I I can't do that. My mom didn't have the resources to be able to get me the tutor that I needed to be able to help me have a hands-on experience outside of school. So I struggled with school all of my life. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shayla Fight and I'm a real estate developer. I knew you could just be a real estate agent, have a cool life, sell some homes, help clients buy homes. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that the career is amazing and there are people who are doing very well. But I know me and I knew that I wanted to become a developer. And because I'm a hands on learner, I knew that that was going to take me down a path that made me feel insecure. School has always made me feel insecure because I never was taught how I needed to. So that 7-year-old child that lives inside of me needed to heal. So thinking, okay, become a developer, I'm looking up how much work that is, and I'm like, God dang it. The insecurity started to come back up. And I was like, you know what, I just want to quit. I want to quit. Why would I put myself through that pain? Why would I want to go through that? And I really had to have a sit down talk with myself. And I said, you know what, you can quit. You've never quit anything in your life, but if this is what you want to do, go ahead and quit and just, you know, do real estate like you said. You're a real estate agent, do that. Go ahead and just do that. And it wasn't enough. And I really wrote out the pros and the cons about what I wanted. And I knew that it's still taking work. I'm doing that now. And I knew that I was going to be doing things that I wasn't going to see a result for. And I think we live in a society where you do things you want a result right when you're done. And I knew that this was going to be a journey and I was going to need to be present for every part of it. And I'll be honest, I didn't know at the beginning if I wanted to do that. And that's why I wanted to quit. I still am struggling with learning new things and things of that nature. Like I have to make flashcards and read things 3 times and touch it and feel it. Let me get my flashcard right now so you can see. Because for those who watched my last video, you know that right now I am studying for my CAM. So I have to make flashcards of what things are. I have to write down the definition. I go back and I highlight words and I read this 3 times, but guess what? I know how to define a SBI. That is a situation, behavior, impact. I know how to define that. And it takes that much work for me to be able to learn something. And do I always want to do that? Absolutely not. I'm just gonna be honest. Absolutely not. Like my little brother, he's not a baby. He's 3 years younger than me. My little brother can read something once and remember it, and I'm just like, life must be so grand for you. It takes me 10 steps to take 1 step, and I'm just like, why? Right? It hurts. Like it hurts that I know that most people can just read something and they get it. I don't. I have to touch it. I have to feel it. I have to create colors and like I use this one as an example because this one is so funny. So blank persuades people by appealing to their intellect. I put the log here because I said logos, logical. I'm logging in the mind, right? I have to do things like that so I can remember. And it's fun when I'm doing it, but when I think about all the work that it takes for me to do one thing, I almost wanted to quit because why would I want to put myself through pain? Why would I hurt the 7-year-old girl in me who hated school because I didn't get to have the same opportunity as my peers? And then I realized one day that what I'm doing here is my power. Because when I become everything that I envision inside of my mind, I'll know every piece. There are some people who just want to surface learn something and then they build something, or this could be in any genre of industry. They learn a little bit of it and they just, oh, okay, well, I'll just hire the people to learn the rest. And then they get taken advantage of and they're like, well, how did this happen? I am not going to let someone take advantage of what God has given to me. This is my purpose. It is my calling. It is my gift. I know that this is so powerful, but I am going to have to do the work. Like, I'm going to have to do a lot of the work. I'm going to have to do all of the work, and that is okay. And once I accepted that for myself, things became better. It didn't get easier, but I had to tell myself it's okay if it takes you this long because you're not going to play with me. Once my buildings go up, you're not going to be able to play with me because I know the steps that I had to take to get to where I want to be. It was so funny. Like this was like maybe 2 months ago. I was riding on the street with my mom, and I was like, wait, I got to turn around. And I seen this house, and it was so beautiful. And my mom was like, how did you see this house? It wasn't even off the main street. Like, how did you see? It was like a little speck that I saw. And I said, we have to go back. I'm driving down Tamiami. My mom was like, how did you see this? Like, how did you see it? This neighborhood was so beautiful, but it's just like I can see, it's like I can see homes in my dreams. Like I can see it vividly. And I'm just like, it's worth it. It's worth to take all the steps. It's worth it to cry and be emotional and to give up. It's my dream. It's what I want to do. And it's gonna be like that sometime. Is the goal worth it in the end? Absolutely. But it's never going to be this yellow brick road and you just go down the street and say, oh yeah, here I go. It's mine. It's not, that's not my dream. That's really not my dream. That's not for me. That's not my story. But studying the way that I study, being hands on with what I want to learn, that's my dream. And everything that I do will have a purpose. And I hope, not I hope, I know that it's all going to pay off. It's going to pay off every piece of it because when you don't know something, when you don't dedicate your life to what you said you were going to do, you are opening up yourself for someone to take advantage of you and you won't. I'm not one of those people that you can play with. I've only let a few things slide in my life, only a few, and I still remember them to this day. So as I continue to actually build something that people are going to be living in, absolutely not. I will not play with you. I don't. Mm-mm. I will take care of your home like it's my home. You won't play with me. This means too much to me. Like this is probably my first time mentioning this on my YouTube channel, but I am going to trade school to learn everything. Have I ever, you know what? I did pick up a hammer the other day. Have I picked up a hammer and used power tools? Absolutely not. I have never. I have never. I just picked up a hammer the other day because I was like, I told one of the main guys, like, let me see your hammer. So I'm using it just being funny or whatever, but absolutely not. I will not play with my dream. So I will be going to trade school. I will be going to get my general contractor's license. I will because I understand how important it is for me as a developer to know every part. Will I be installing toilets? Absolutely not. I'm not one of those kind of girls, but I will know how to do it, how it needs to be done. I will know measurements. I will know blueprints. I will know it all. I will do the work. And I have no problem with it because don't play with me. And I'm excited. Is it going to be stressful? Absolutely. Absolutely. But that is what wine is for. And I'm going to get through it. And I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm taking the long way because if I ever get knocked down, I know exactly how to get back up. And for me, I find power in that. And I will continue to keep fighting for this because it means something to me. It's been grand. I gotta go. I'll see you guys in the next video.